Welcome dear student. Till now we completed practice set 5.4. Today our topic is problem set 5. In that first question is MCQ based. Very easy questions are there. Therefore I think you can solve that. Now we have to start with the second question. See dear student, basketball players John, Wasim, Akash were practicing the ball drop in a basket. The probabilities of success for John, Wasim and Akash are 4 upon 5, 0.83 and 58% respectively. Who had greatest possible probability of success? Dear student, see the question again. Basketball players John, Wasim and Akash were practicing the ball drop in the basket. The probability of success for John, Wasim and Akash are 4 upon 5, 0.83 and 58% respectively. Who had the greatest probability of success? Dear student, see, the probability of success of John is 4 upon 5. The probability of success of Wasim is 0.83 and probability of success of Akash is 58%. And we have to find out the greatest probability of success. Dear student, we have to do the comparison of these three. Now when we have to compare the things, they must be in a same unit. Now see dear student, the probability of success of John is in a fraction. This for Wasim it is given in a decimal and for Akash it is given in a percentage form. To compare, this may be in a same unit. Therefore, see dear student, if we have to try to convert this 4 upon 5 into the decimal, we can write it 5, 0 and 5 8. That means it is 0.80. Probability of success of Wasim is in a decimal 0.83 and probability of success of Akash is 58%. That means 58 upon 100 and dear student it is 0.58. Now see, for comparison it is very easy now because all in one unit, that is all in a decimal point. Now observe this and tell me the greatest probability of success is of CL 0.80, 0.83 and here it is 0.5. Which is the greatest one? It is 0.83 and therefore dear student, the probability success of Wasim is how many? 0.83. Therefore the greatest probability of success of is of Wasim. Very simple. But when it is simple, if you have the knowledge of converting this in a same unit. If you know this, then it is easy. If you don't know, then it is not easy. But therefore dear student, see, we convert this fraction into decimal, or another way also we can convert this into the percentage, this also into percentage, and it is also given in a percentage. But these all things we have already learned in standard 9. Therefore do the practice of this. Now we have to solve the second sum. See the third question. In a hockey team, there are 6 defenders, 4 offenders and 1 goalie. Out of these, 1 player is to be selected randomly as a captain. Find the probability of the selection that the goalie will be selected, a defender will be selected. Dear student, see, in a hockey team, there are 11 players. See, 6 defenders, 4 offenders and 1 goalie. Out of these 11 players, we have to select one as a captain and we have to find out the probability for the event. The goalie will be selected as a captain and second, a defender will be selected as a captain. Dear student, first of all, we have to find out number of S, that is sample points, and then we have to find out the probability. See here, therefore there are 11 players. Therefore we can say that number of S is equal to 11. Then the goalie will be selected as a captain. There is one goalie. Therefore number of A, suppose event A is there and number of A will be a 1. Got it? And we have to find out the probability. Now all of you know that the probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. Dear student, number of A is equal to 1 and number of S is equal to 11. Therefore, probability for selection of a captain as a goalie is equal to 1 upon 11. Very simple. Now, the second event is a defender will be selected as a captain. Now, total players are 11. Out of this, how many are defenders? Defender are 6. Therefore, we can write there are 6 defenders. Therefore, number of B is equal to 6 and therefore we have to find out now the probability. Therefore, probability of event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Therefore, number of B is equal to 6 and number of S is equal to 11. All of you know. Therefore, probability of event B is equal to 6 upon 11. Dear student, we have to write the final answer below this. The probability of goalie will be selected as a captain is 1 upon 11 and the probability of a defender will be selected as a captain is 6 upon 11. Write down the final answer in a word. Now we have to go to the question number 4. Dear students, see the question number 4. Joseph kept 26 cards in a cap, bearing one English alphabet on each card. One card is drawn at random. What is the probability that the card drawn is a oval card? Now, dear student, 26 cards in a cap. On each card, there is a one English alphabet. All of you know that there are 26 alphabet and 26 cards are there. Therefore, on each card, one alphabet is written. And out of that 26 card, one card we have to choose. And we have to find out the probability that the card drawn is a oval card. Now, in a English alphabet, there are total 26 letters. Therefore, each card bears an English alphabet. Therefore, number of S is equal to 26. And these 26 letters are divided into two parts. Out of 26, how many are ovals? There are 5 ovals and 21 are consonants. Therefore, dear students, see here the card drawn is a oval card. We have to write there are 5 ovals in English alphabet. Therefore, number of event A is equal to 5. Number of event A is equal to 5. Now we have to find out probability of event A. The probability of event A is number of A upon number of S. Now dear student, number of A is equal to 5 upon 26. Therefore, dear student, we can write the final answer that the card drawn is the probability of the card drawn is a oval card is 5 upon 26. Very simple. In this case, you must know how many ovals are there in a English alphabet. If you know this, then and only then you can solve this. Dear student, probability is very easy. Now we have to start with the next question. Question number 5th one. Now dear student, see the question number 5th one. A balloon vendor has 2 red, 3 blue and 4 green balloons. He wants to choose one of them at random to give it to Pranali. What is the probability of the event that Pranali gets a red balloon, a blue balloon and a green balloon? Dear student, see, there are 2 red balloons, 3 blue balloons and 4 green balloons. Out of this, one has to be chosen, and for that 3 conditions are given or 3 events are given. If that balloon is red balloon, then what is the probability? Then what is the probability for that balloon is a blue and for the green balloon? Therefore, how to solve this? See, dear student, 2 red balloons. We have to say that the 2 red balloons are supposed to be R1 and R2. 3 blue balloons are B1, B2 and B3, and for green we can write G1, G2, G3 and G4. Therefore, dear student, we have to write the sample space is equal to sample space S is equal to R1, R2, B1, B2, B3, then G1, G2 and G3. Therefore, number of sample space is equal to 9. Number of S is equal to 9. Now dear student, from this we have to choose a red balloon. There are how many red balloons? 2 red balloons. Therefore, A is equal to R1 and R2. From this we have to choose red balloon. Therefore, we can write number of A is equal to 2. Therefore, probability of event A, you know the formula, number of A upon number of S. Number of A is equal to 2 and S is equal to 9. Therefore, the probability of getting red balloon is 2 upon 9. Okay, student, we have to see the another event, that is a blue balloon, and there are how many blue balloons? 3. Therefore, event B is supposed to be B1, then B2 and here it is B3. Therefore, dear student, number of B is equal to 3, and for that we have to find out the probability. Probability of event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Number of B is equal to 3 upon number of S is equal to 9. Therefore, dear student, it is 1 upon 3. 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. Therefore, probability of event B is equal to 1 upon 3. Now, dear student, third one is a green balloon. There are how many green balloons? 4 green balloons. Therefore, we have to write event C is equal to G1, G2, G3 and G4. there are green balloons. Here it is G4. Now number of C is equal to 4. Therefore, dear student, we can write here probability for the event C is equal to number of C upon number of S. Number of C is equal to 4 and number of S is equal to 9. Therefore, probability of getting green balloon is 4 upon 9. Got it? Dear student, see, very easy. Now we have to see, dear student, the question number 6 is same as that of the question number 5th one. Try to solve this question number 6, and now we have to start with question number 7. See the question number 7th one. 6 faces of a die are as shown below. See, dear student, 6 faces of a die are shown below like this. That means a die have 6 faces. On each face there is a one letter. On first face there is a 1, another face there is a B, C, D, E and A. If the die is rolled once, then find out the probability that A appears on the upper face and event B, D appears on the upper face. Dear student, see, first of all we have to write what is the random experiment. Random experiment is a die is rolled, and when a die is rolled once, out of these 6 letters, one letter appears, but exactly which one we don't know. Therefore, while writing the sample space, it means if the die is rolled once, then we have to write first sample space. Sample space S is equal to, what are the possibilities? On the upper face there may be a, there may be a B, there may be a C, it may be a D or E or A. That means, dear student, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, we can write number of S is equal to 6 for this random experiment. Now, what is the event? For that, we have to find out the probability. That event A is A appears on the upper face. Therefore, we write A is equal to, now see, there are 2 times there is a. Therefore, we can write number of A, and here it is A. Therefore, number of A, event A is equal to 2. That A comes, it may come 2 times. Therefore, now probability for event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. And now number of A is equal to 2 upon 6 is equal to 1 upon 3. Therefore, for getting A appear on upper face, the probability is 1 upon 3. Now, dear student, there is another event B is there. D appears on the upper face. Now, when D appears on the upper face, this is the event B. For that, we have to write the sample space, and here from this sample space B appears only 1 time. Therefore, we write here B. And sorry, which letter? We require D letter. Therefore, it is D. Therefore, number of B is equal to 1, and now we have to find out probability for event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Number of B is 1 and number of S is equal to 6. Therefore, probability for the event B is 1 upon 6. Very simple. Now, write down this sum in your notebook. Now we have to start with the next sum. Question number 8. A box contains 30 tickets bearing only one number from 1 to 30 on each. If one ticket is drawn at random, find the probability of an event that the ticket drawn bears an odd number and second a complete square number. Dear student, see, first of all we have to identify which is a random experiment. In this case, a box contains 30 tickets. On each ticket there is a number from 1 to 30. That means on first card there will be a 1, second card there will be a 2, next card there will be a 3. Like this, on each card one number is there from 1 to 30. Then out of that we have to find out the probability for the event A that an odd number should be there. And second, a complete square number should be there. Therefore, dear student, for this random experiment, I think all of you understand what is random experiment. Random experiment is that one box is there and in that box there are 30 cards or tickets. On each ticket there is a one number and 30 tickets are there and from 1 to 30 numbers are given. Therefore, a box contains 30 tickets, each bearing only one number from 1 to 30. For that, we have to write sample space. Now, sample space S is equal to, or we can write here S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Dear student, number of S is equal to 30. Now see dear student, 1 to 30 cards are there. On each card there is a one number from 1 to 30. Therefore number of S is equal to 30. Now we have to find out the probability that the event A an odd number. An odd number we can write A is equal to. From this we have to choose the odd numbers. Now dear student, which are the odd numbers? We can write 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, then it is 25, then 27, 29. That all numbers we have to write. See here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27 and 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Number of A is equal to 50. Now we have to find out probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. Dear student, don't do the mistake while writing the formula. It is number of A upon number of S. If you write number of S upon number of A, the answer is wrong. Therefore it is 15 upon 30. Therefore it is 1 upon 2. 50-50 chances, that means 50% probability is there. Now the event B a complete square number. Now we have to write from this sample space, we have to choose the perfect square number. Dear student, you know how to find out the probability. But in this case, if you don't know which are the complete square numbers, then you can't find out the number of B. If you know the formula, you can't solve the sum. That means you must know the complete square number. Now we have to choose the complete square number. Complete square number is a 1. 1 is a square of 1. 4 is a complete square number. 4 is a square of 2. Then which is a complete square number? It is 16. Here it is 9. Then it is 25. 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. This is square of 1, square of 2, square of 3, square of 4 and square of 5. Okay, therefore we can write here it is 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. Total number of event B is equal to 5. Now we have to write the probability for event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Number of B is 5 and number of S is 30. Simplify this, 5 1 and 5 6, that is 1 upon 6. Dear student, it is very easy to find out the probability, but we have to know what is the event. Here event is complete square number. If you don't know the complete square number, you can't write all this, though you know the formula. Therefore, dear student, see here, an odd number. If you don't know the odd numbers, second, suppose prime numbers. Out of this we have to choose the prime numbers, but if you don't know the what are the prime numbers, then it is difficult to solve further. Therefore, dear student, this basic knowledge you must know. Now we have to start with the question number 90. Dear student, now we have to learn most important sum as a point of view of exam. See the question. The length and the breadth of a rectangular garden are 77 meter and 50 meter. There is a circular lake in the garden having diameter 14 meter. Due to wind, a towel from a terrace on a nearby building fell into the garden. Then find the probability of the event that it fell in the lake. Dear student, see, there is a like this, there is a one rectangular garden and length of this garden is 77 meter and the breadth is given, it is 50 meter. In that garden there is a lake and the diameter, like this, there is a circular lake and the diameter of this lake is given and it is 14 meter. Diameter D is equal to 14 meter. Now what we have to find out, due to the wind one towel is fell in this area. We have to find out that towel fell in this lake. Got it? Now it is different sum, dear student. For that purpose, to find out the probability that the towel fell in a lake, we have to find out first of all area of this rectangular garden. Then we have to that area will be our sample space, and then event is that the towel fell in a lake. For that purpose also we have to find out the area of this circular lake, and then we have to use the formula probability of A is equal to number of A upon number of S. But therefore, dear student, first of all, length is equal to 77 meter, the breadth is given 15 meter, and therefore first of all we have to find out area of garden. This garden is rectangular in a shape, therefore L into B, length is 77 into 50, therefore it is 3850 meter square. This is the area of a garden, that will be our sample space. Now dear student, what we have to find out? We have to find out the area of this lake. Therefore first of all, a lake is in a circular shape, and all of you know the formula for finding out the area of a circle. It is pi r square, and therefore diameter is given. First of all we have to find out the radius. Therefore see, dear student, diameter of lake is equal to 14 meter, therefore radius r is equal to 14 upon 2 is equal to 7 meter. Now we have to find out area of circular lake is equal to pi r square. Dear student, it is 22 upon 7 into 7 into 7. 22 upon 7, radius is 7 into 7, therefore this 7 get cancelled, it is 22 into 7, it is 154 meter square. This is area of lake. Now we have to find out the probability. That probability of the event that towel fell in the lake. Now see here, probability of the event that towel fell in the lake is equal to area of garden, area of lake upon area of garden. Therefore it is area of a lake is 154 upon area of a garden. Area of a garden, dear student, it is 3850, and if we simplify this, we will get the answer as a 1 upon 25. Therefore, there is a 1 upon 25 chances or the probability of getting that towel fell in this lake. A student, it is very important sum. Go through this sum again, write it in your notebook and try to solve yourself. Now we have to start with the next sum, question number 10th one. Dear student, question number 10th one is also important. In a game of chance, a spinning arrow comes to rest at one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All these are equally likely outcomes. Find the probability that it will rest at 8, an odd number, a number greater than 2, and a number less than 9. Dear student, see, this is one spin is there that divided into 8 parts. On each part there is a one number from 1 to 8, and when they spin there is a one arrow, and that arrow rests on a particular number. There is a equally likely outcomes. That means, see here, for this random experiment, first of all we have to write the sample space. Sample space S is equal to, here there are total 8 numbers, therefore chances are it may be a or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Therefore number of S is equal to 8. Now dear student, first of all we have to see the event A. What is event A? That arrow rests on number 8. Therefore A is equal to, how many chances that will rest on a 8? In this there is a 1, 8 is there, therefore 8, and therefore number of A is equal to 1, and therefore probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of S. It is 1 upon 8. Out of 8 there is a one chance that arrow will rest on 8. Now see the event B, that arrow rests on an odd number. That means we have to find out the odd number from this sample space. Therefore event B is equal to an odd number. From this, which are the odd number? 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore dear student, number of B is equal to 4, and probability of event B is equal to number of B upon number of S. Number of B is 4 upon 8. Therefore it is 1 upon 2. Therefore that arrow rests on an odd number. Probability is 1 upon 2. Now the second one is the event C, a number greater than 2. Now select the numbers from these which are greater than 2. Greater than 2, that means it starts from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, number of C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And dear student, probability of event C is equal to number of C upon number of S. Number of C are 6 upon 8. Therefore, 2 3s are and 2 4s are. Therefore, the probability is 3 upon 4. Now, see the last one. Event D, a number less than 9. A number less than 9, find out the number which is less than 9 from all these numbers. Now, all these numbers are less than 9. Therefore, dear student, we can write sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, dear student, number of D is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we have to find out the probability of event D is equal to number of D upon number of S. It is 8 upon 8. Therefore, dear student, it is 1. Got it? I have already told you that the probability of any event, it may be a 0, it may be 1, or it lies between 0 to 1. It never be a greater than 1. Therefore, our answer is a 1. Therefore, dear student, see, this sum is also important. Therefore, go through this sum, do the practice of this sum, and write down all this sum in your notebook. In today's lecture, we completed up to the question number 10. Dear student, the question number 6 you have to solve and write it in your notebook. In next lecture, we will continue from the question number 11. Thank you.